Around the world, every year on March 17th, people celebrate St. Patrick's Day. But do all those who celebrate St. Patrick's Day really know how it came about?
It's probably a day for some saint from Ireland.
From the Irish.
We're celebrating something to do with patron saint of Ireland and the famine. I mean, we're going back when I was a little girl. I think I was told this story. And that's how we celebrate St. Patrick's Day, I think, or why. Like, he was a patron saint of Ireland. Or maybe he was, maybe he wasn't, but that's all I remember. I really don't know.
Well, the story of St. Patrick's dates back to when he was born in the 460s up to the 1600s, when he was then known as the patron saint of Ireland. St. Patrick actually started out in the pagan religion. Letters from St. Patrick reveal that he was captured in Wales, Scotland, and taken to Ireland as a slave. Years later, he escaped and returned to his family, who were Romans living in Britain, going back to Ireland for mission work after finding a place as a cleric and then bishop within the Christian family. Many actually don't know the struggles that St. Patrick faced in his life.
It was probably pretty good since he's a saint and he probably did a lot of good things.
Well, if he's a patron saint, I'm assuming was very religious. And he did all the right things at all times, and he must have did something very noteworthy to be canonized as saint.
Probably good. I don't know.
The first St. Patrick's Day was celebrated in 1737, organized by the Charitable Irish Society in Boston. It included a religious service and a feast to celebrate the Irish culture that so many had been separated from when they migrated. A little less than 30 years later, St. Patrick's Day parade started in New York by a group of Irish soldiers and the British military who marched down Broadway. Now, there are parades all over the world. The holiday soon turned from a modest religious dinner to the holiday we celebrate it as today.
My mom makes Irish potatoes and she makes me wear green to school.
Usually I just wear green and get a shamrock shake.
Well, everybody's Irish, and everybody celebrates St. Patrick's Day on March 17th. How do I celebrate it? I'll probably wear green. That's basically about it. There's shamrocks in my house. Like, my house is decorated for St. Patrick's Day. My husband's Irish, my daughter's, so we celebrate for them.
There are always a couple things that everyone thinks of when they hear St. Patrick's Day.
What do I think of? Green shamrocks.
Just think of the color green and sparkles.
Leprechauns and shamrocks.
The things most think of when they hear St. Patrick's Day are shamrocks, green, and leprechauns. In the Catholic religion, the shamrock represents the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. It is also the national emblem of Ireland and is a symbol of good luck. Green always didn't represent St. Patrick's Day. Blue was associated with the saint, but since Ireland is known as the Emerald Isle, green was adopted as the national color and is on the Irish flag. Wearing green on St. Patrick's Day became popular in the 19th century and became a statement of solidarity with Irish Americans. Leprechauns became connected with St. Patrick's Day by Americans. Many dress up as the tricksters in Irish folklore, but Irish think the image perpetuates ethnic stereotypes and don't appreciate the stereotype being associated with the holiday. St. Patrick's Day would not be possible without the life of St. Patrick. Although many do not know his stories, people go to parades that started in the 1700s to celebrate. They wear green, have shamrocks, and look like leprechauns. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all. This is Grace Bradley signing off with Monthly Rewind Season 20.